Hey everybody. Welcome in. Gotta find my video. I don't want to sit here be talking to myself or looking dumb while I'm looking for my video, so I will talk to myself. So when y'all come in, say hello, let me know you're here. Okay, I just found my video. Hello, Jane. How are you, my friend? Y'all, I came home to some packages today. I have not got them all open. Hello, Joanne. I did get one that says Human Sunshine. Is that not me or what? Cheese or toodles? Hello, Donna. How are you? Thanks for feeding Meatloaf. He's going to be happy. Y'all probably can't even read the Human Sunshine because of the glare here. Well, hello. Lisa, you beat Sherry here. How are you, my friend? Hello, Wanda. How are you? Look, we're going to do Grandma's Hooch. We're going to do that for old broad's Lisa. That's the plan tonight. I was going to do this the other day, and my mom says, I'll be watching. I said, no, Mom, I'm doing this now. Hey, Angela, how are you? Hello, Connie. Hello, Mom. Hello, Cheerio. How are you feeling, my friend? I did go watch your replay, and congratulations to Mickey and Gail. Sherry, I just cannot tell you how much Scott and I appreciate what you've done for us. I mean, it's really touched our hearts. And we appreciate you. Oh, she did not beat you here? Did I miss you coming in, or did she just say hi before you? I don't know. Did so, did not, did so. Excuse me. Hey, Sue, how are you? Grandma earned her name of Cooch from drinking all the Cooch. Probably. Y'all, I had to go out to Harrisburg today, which really, Harrisburg's pretty big. So, depending where you go in Harrisburg, I can get there in 15 minutes. But where I had to go was out where Scott has to go for his appointments. Hello, Cindy Clark. How are you, my friend? It was a lot of us that made that happen. I'm so grateful for y'all. Listen, yes, a lot of y'all did. And I so appreciate every last one that donated to that and did that. But had it not been for you, that would have never happened. And we are very, very grateful. I can't tell you how much we're grateful. And I just don't even think I can say thank you enough, because that has really eased some of the burden. I can assure you of that. Now I miss comments. I don't want to cry, but we're just very thankful. Hello there, the cutest little thing, Andrea. How are you, my friend? Good. I'm glad you're doing well, Sue. I'm good too. Thanks for asking. I feel like I'm missing all these comments. I'm telling Mom. Hello, Steph, a.k.a. Stinkerbell. How are you? Hello, Miss Judy. Did I miss you? Nope, there she is. Okay, I just don't want to miss nobody. But we are going to do Grandma's Hooch for Lisa. Because like I said, I was going to do this the other day, and they wanted to see. But this is not going to fit into this. So I put a cookie sheet underneath. But I am going to do it the way Donna had said about doing the Mod Podge first and then doing because I've never tried it that way. So we're going to see how well I do at that. Did I miss anybody else before I get started? Hello, Stuart. How are you, my friend? And all you crazy crafters. Are you working on your craft? Because I'm really excited to see what you do. All right. Work the pole this weekend. Oh my God, you are so funny, Jane. Huh. Did you have to work the park, Stuart? The other night when you said you weren't working 911, you were working the park? What's in the jug? Grandma's hooch. Meatloaf was fed. He will be happy. Hello, Gail. How are you? Congratulations, my friend. I'm trying to say hi in the group so I can at least, last through the lives. Gotcha. Thanks for tossing the celery. Oh, Lynette, thank you for the stars. You came across 2 big crocks on Saturday? Where? Because I know you're here in Pennsylvania. Maybe I need to go there. Thanks for feeding Meatloaf. Hey, Tony. You did go to the Hobby Lobby last night and you ordered a few things. I'm really excited to see what you create. I really am. That's going to be fun. So you are going to have to post it on my page. You work the park Saturday and Sundays. Oh, so you're only at 911 Monday through Friday. Hey, Steve, how are you, my friend? All right, so let's get started. I did bring a plate over to do all this on, just so I wasn't wearing anything. But what I was saying, I had to go out to go see this IME, which is he's an independent medical examiner to evaluate my knee. You got about an hour? Good thing she said, oh my God, Jane. You get me laughing, I get to coughing. Hello, Shelly, how are you? Hello, Wendy Lee. Welcome in. My name is Cindy. Welcome to my page. Good, Steve. I'm glad you're doing well. And tonight, after my craft, we're going to do the Happy Mail Mystery Mail drawing because I do have the wheel pulled up. I made sure I did not touch my computer after I put it in. One of the small antique shops. Oh, Robosonia is not that far from me. I can get right on 78 and go out the back way. I thought she was going to put Grandma's Cooch, not Hooch. No. That's, everyone gets me going, and then I start calling it Grandma's Cooch instead of Hooch. It's Grandma's Hooch. I mean, yeah, Hooch. Look, see, I was almost started there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put Mod Podge on. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing because this is a big jug. But I want to find more because since I made the little ones, I've had people ask me if I had any more and I don't. I got to find some. I can't make them sell them if I can't find the jugs. All right, that might be enough. I might not have enough. No, I do. Actually, I'm going to put my towel down so this doesn't break. If you're what was that? Yes, I would like to, I'm going to look it up so I can go down there. I can't tomorrow. Tomorrow is radiation and chemo day, so I will not be on tomorrow night, y'all. The only way that I would be on tomorrow is miraculously, we got done before the 6 hours, but this is week 3, and so far, the first 2 weeks, we haven't. All right, I got to add some more Mod Podge here. Don't have it all the way up. Let me see if I can stand up to do this. I just feel like if I stand up, I'm out of camera view, which may not be a bad thing. But anyway, I had to go down to Harrisburg to go to this independent medical examiner. I had to call Scott because the interstates was just like non-stop. Stopped, I mean. We weren't moving. I was like, what is going on the interstate? And since he works, you know, for Pima, he can give me the lowdown. Because now they put that new law in effect here. You can't even have your phone in your hand. Not at a stoplight, red light, or stop sign, nothing. Which is probably a good thing. I'm just curious how many officers are going to follow that, because out where I live, we don't have regular officers. We have stadies, and they always got their phones in their hands. All right, so I'm putting this on wet, and it might have a little wrinkles, but that's okay. Grandma has wrinkles. Not this grandma, but you know, grandmas do. All right, so let me see. Yeah. A piece of parchment paper here. You were doing the hoochie coochie. I know I've missed comments, and I will go back and read them because they just went by way too fast. But I want to just make sure I get this pushed down and not tear my paper. And I will put Mod Podge on top of it. No, I won't. I'm going to use the brown paint. All right, so Grandma's hooch is on the jug. All right, now let me see what I missed here. Yes, Connie, send me the name of the place again. I know it's in the comments, but if you send it to me, then I can look it up and maybe go there Thursday or Friday. You're doing okay? It's Monday. Well, make your Monday marvelous, girl. They came out about spreading her cooch. You know, I just put this on regular printer paper. And this is, the paint is Ink by Waverly. I think that's what it's called, is ink or black. Try the Briar Rose. They sometimes have jugs and they ship. Okay, good. You know, I don't want to spend a lot. I got on eBay to look. Those little ones I did, they're over there. $35 for that little one. You know, I just can't pay $35 and expect somebody to pay, you know, a lot of money for those things. All right, so I think this is on good enough. So I forgot to bring water over. So I guess the water I was drinking will go into my little jar here so I can put my paintbrushes in. And now I'm going to take the truffle. This is also by Waverly. Thanks, Jane. I appreciate it. Yep, just let me know when you're coming. And we'll make a week of it. How to do this to hugs. Hey, Marie, I didn't even see you come in, my friend. How are you doing? Not too much longer for school for you. And hello, Lori. I saw your comment doing the hoochie coochie, but I should have said hi first. Jane, you were full of yourself tonight. Oh, I agree, Sherry. No one should have their phone in their hands. That's why I have a headset. That's why y'all always see me take my headset off. And I've had this thing now probably 5 years. Well, that's a new one. My other one kind of died on me. I don't know what the heck I do with my paintbrush. I'll just have to grab a new one. Yeah, I don't talk on... I don't dial my phone. I don't hold my phone. Nothing. A whole another show. Exactly, Lynette. Are you going to blow in that jug, please, a tune? Let me see if it will work. Can y'all hear it? I can hear it. I don't know if y'all can hear it. It just blew my jug. Hello, Levon. How are you, my friend? Nope, and my jug is broke, so I couldn't even carry it with a handle. Yeah, Strasburg's not that far from me either. That's out by Lancaster. Make sure if you go, do you have little kids coming with you, or is it all big kids, or is it just you and adults? I'm going to do this little by little, y'all. If you're bringing kids, Strasburg has the railroad out there, which is pretty cool. And I am kind of going a little bit over the sign because I do want to put my cinnamon and stuff on it. We took our grandson down there, Chase, matter of fact, when he was little. This kid was all about the trains. He'd hear the train before we heard the train. And we lived by the railroad when we first came up here. I am going to have a mess tonight, y'all. But I'm going to do this in spurts. And I'll look at comments in a minute. But this is going to be fun. And this jug is already sold, by the way. So, as soon as I showed my jugs, they were gone. On the Chattahoochee. The two I look at were about 20, 25. Yeah, I'll go up and look at them. You're trying to get ready for a garage sale? That's what we need to do. We just don't have enough time right now to do much of anything. I got my ceiling fan on, so it's blowing the dust in my lap, or the stuff in my lap. But I'll smell good. It's going everywhere. Gotta stand up, y'all. So I can try to get this on. And I don't care if it's perfect, because it's supposed to be, you know, an old jug. Smack that jug. Now I'm going to put this back in my bucket, even though I got a bunch on my table. Nothing a little blow dryer won't take care of. And I'll go back and read comments in a minute, y'all. Cinnamon's probably going to go down the hole, because I'm not going to be able to stop that unless I stuff it. And I don't have a cork for this one. See if we can get it up there without getting it in the hole. We'll see. We'll make it work. Just kind of like pull it on down. I guess I got to be careful with my words. You never know what Jane's going to come up with. I think it's turning out pretty stinking good. Missed a little bit there. It's coming along, y'all. It's coming along. Y'all are done with school, Gail. We don't get out until like the second week of June. I want to say around, well, I don't know. I don't have kids in school. When my jug of maple, you should, Lisa, you should. Hey, Deb, thank you for my package. I only opened the one. I haven't pulled everything out, but thank you so much. I love all my sunshine stuff. The Human Sunshine is my favorite. I saw the other box, but I had a doctor's appointment, so I didn't get to come home and open everything. Hey, Becky, how are you? Welcome in. Garbage sale? Is that what she put? Oh, she did. That's funny. Your phone goes through your truck. I wish mine did. I got an old car. I have a 2008 Dodge. None of that stuff was going on the year of my car. But one day I'll have a new car. One day. I don't know what day, but one day. That's my goal. I want a brand new car at least once in my lifetime. All right, I got to pull this over here. Your crafting mojo has come back. Yes, I saw your jewelry box. That really, really looked nice. I liked that. You did a great job on it. You do need to get back into crafting. This is my happy place. When things go rough sometimes, this is like where I can come and just sit, and whether I craft or just sit here and piddle, this is my happy place. All right, I had to clean this out again. I probably got cinnamon and cloves in my coffee. Whoa, almost knocked the light down. All right, let's see what else was said in the chat box, because I've done missed all the comments. The Starbucks bottles, they'll be cute milk bottles. Last week, Hobby Lobby had their glass on sale, so I bought some big ones. That's what I want to do. Vintage, what is it? Vintage Digital Designs. I cannot remember that page. I need to put it on my computer. I go to it and I can pull it up. They've got some cool stuff for milk cartons, you know, to do milk, sweet cream, butter. I think they only have the sweet cream. I haven't found the milk yet. I want one to say milk and one to say cream, because I use creamer in my coffee. That's why I want it to say cream. Let's see what else I missed. That's right. One man's junk is another man's treasure. Absolutely. Gave the jug. You're funny, Sherry. And now Grandma's Hooch, or should I say Hooch? Oh my God. Oh, okay, Steve. See, I'm a transplant here. And the comments, I have to play with the comments. You're right. Stroudsburg is the one that's by Lancaster, right? Not Strauss. The A one. I know one of them's by Lancaster. I don't know where the other one is. I know the train's in one of them. But I did not know that, Steve. I didn't know there was two. Stop doing random blow jugs or broken. Your husband and your 18-year-old daughter. Yeah, are you going to, when you say you're close to me, how close? Are you going to the one in Lancaster? I don't know where the other one is. Steve's from here, so he would know. He would know better than me. Because I don't know. I have to GPS to Lancaster. Even though I worked out there. When I worked at Med Express, after learning my way, I didn't need the GPS anymore. But probably for the first 3 or 4 months I did. Look, I'm just flinging cinnamon everywhere. Boy, I'm going to have a mess to clean up tonight. But it's going to be worth it. Boy, that thing's heavy. Got to keep playing the old switcheroo here. You're traveling to Tennessee? Where are you going to in Tennessee? Yeah, I did read that you had an accident, Shelley. Oh, wow. But you're doing good. That's awesome. Showing your jugs. You are funny, funny. Y'all are getting all that smoke. Enjoy your dinner, Lynette. Y'all are getting the smoke from where? I didn't see where it said from where. You were thinking the same thing. Spank it. That's what I did. I spanked it. I did to get that dust off. Oh, there's even more up there. It's all good. Sometimes if you don't behave, you need to get a spanking. Where my mom's from, they didn't call them spankings. And my sister and I laugh about it to this day because they would say further up north, it was, you better knock it off or you're going to get a licking. We're going to get what? So they called it a licking. Okay. Nowadays, they don't say that because that would be taken totally out of context. But, yep, that's what my grandma used to say. My mom's mom. All right, let's turn this sideways again. See if we can get this on there and kind of just brush it on down. Oops. Gotta run. Not me. The paint's running. Go ahead and just finish up the jar with what the paint here and try to use up the rest of the cinnamon here. And then, of course, I'll have to open my door to spray this. This is too big to be spraying in here tonight. Poor Bentley and myself would probably be high from all this smell if I sprayed it. All right, here we go. Bring it on down. Bring it on down. Turn it sideways again. Well, if anything, my hands are going to smell good. Ooh, that's a lot of cinnamon there. Let me move all this. Put that there. I got cinnamon down my legs and everything. All right, let's see. What did I miss? Thanks, Lynette. Now she goes from blowing grandma's cooch to smack that hoochie coochie. Exactly. You're going to get right back into it, Shelley. Jane, innocent, not even close. Yes, they could. Your words could really get you in trouble for sure. Exactly. You know, that's back when I was a kid. That's what they would say. You keep on, you're going to get a licking. Nowadays, you say you're going to get a licking. The hooker on the corner is like, where are you licking me? All right, let's get all this out of the way. I'm going to clean this mess up. All right, grab my baby wipes and clean this table off. Exactly, Lisa. Since when? Hey, Tina, how are you? Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. We're going to do the mystery mail drawing after this. Exactly. The horns is what's holding her halo up. You're exactly right, Lori. You know, I probably could have done something with all this cinnamon, but it's just too much. I'm just going to wipe it up and throw it right in the trash can. Because Lord knows I have enough here. At least my room smells good. Doesn't smell like paint or anything else. I'll grab another one here. Lavon, everybody lost it on that comment from Jane. Look at my hands. My goodness. Well, Stuart, my mom and my niece and her husband, they were all at Hershey Park on Sunday. I was going to go, but when my daughter said that her and my granddaughter was coming over to cut the grass for their dad and pappy, I thought, yeah, no, I'm not going to go to Hershey Park. I wouldn't want to leave her, them here. They're doing us a favor. Actually, her dad a favor. So I cooked them dinner. That's why she asked if it was store-bought meat or farm-raised. It was farm-raised. Y'all wait until y'all see my animal. It's not working the way. Just work it, Shelly. You'll get it. You'll get it. These comments, it says I have 150 new comments. I am not going to be able to read all these. Hey, Melissa, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. Hello, Sandy with an I. Welcome in. I'm so happy to hear about your dad. That just makes my heart happy. Are you going live tonight, Sandy? Okay, Strasburg is in Lancaster. Stroudsburg is in the Poconos. Good to know. Good to know. So you're going to Strasburg. So you're going to Lancaster with the A. Hey, Karen, how are you? Yep, here's the jug. I got it all done. Well, I got to spray it. So you're going to be Lancaster. Yeah, Lancaster's about 40 minutes from me. Oh, no, Shelly, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe an hour? Okay, yeah, because I'm right here off of 81, exit 90. Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg. I'm excited to go to Gatlinburg. I'll have to catch up with these comments. Hello, Shyla. How are you, my friend? I hope you're having a great time on vacation. And Melanie and James, I missed y'all. I'm so sorry. Welcome in, y'all. Hello, Mickey. There's my doll face. Welcome in. Melanie, I hope everything is going well with your family as well. I still have your family in my prayers. So many comments have gone by that I just can't even keep up. James, let's simmer down over there. James, simmer down? Oh, Lord, here's Amberly. Grandma's Hooch. That's right, Amberly. Thank you for coming over, you and Jaylee, and cutting our grass yesterday. We really appreciate it. I'm making you thirsty for a drink? Go fix you one, girl. It's Monday. Have a drink. Your family used to say licking also. What did I come into? You're going to lick a hooker? No! Hey, Brenda, how are you? Hello, cultivating keepsakes. I got to get my cheat sheet out. I'm terrible. What did I do with my cheat sheet? Eden, right? If we only had some bread to go with that hooch. Thank you, Steve. Getting a licking would now be followed by at the no-tell motel. It does. This smells really good. Took a licking, but kept on ticking. That's only a few hours from you, Eden. Where are you at? Oh, look, I've got cinnamon still everywhere. Look, let me rub my jug. Get all this cinnamon off. Look at all this cinnamon coming off. My word, my word. I mean, I don't want it to come off, but I don't want it to be crusty either. Nobody likes crusty jugs. All right, this is going to have to do. But I am going to get a paper towel and save this, because that's a lot. I threw a lot away. Amberly, that about sums it up. Y'all are funny. You was there? Hey, Chase, how are you, sweetheart? I didn't even see you come in. Hey, Donna, how are you? Look, there is just too many comments. I just can't even keep up. I showed Mike your pictures of Meatloaf. He got a kick out of him. That one picture, he looks mad, don't he? He was probably saying to me, all right, Mom, enough with the pictures. Because I took more than what I posted. And then Amberly took a video yesterday because he was all the way at the back of the pasture. And she says, I want to see Meatloaf. I said, call him. Well, he didn't come for her. So I called him and he come running. She had to get a video of him running. She says, I've never seen nothing like that before. I'm like, stick with me, kid. I'll show you a few more tricks Meatloaf can do. Okay, yes, you are going live. Okay, good. Thanks, Cindy. I did 2 small ones that said moonshine and rum. This one now says Grandma's Hooch. I can't wait for Gatlinburg either, Mickey. Oh, my goodness. And congratulations to you, my friend, on your winning. I did miss you, James. That when I looked up, it said I had 152 new comments. Now I'm looking at it, it says new comments 237. There is no way I'm going to catch up with all them on this live. But this is Grandma's Hooch. I am going to spray it, so if you give me a second, I'll show you what it looks like sprayed. Talk among yourselves. Just don't talk about me. But I'm going to spray it by the door so you can see the difference. No, you're not going out. I'm not brave like Donna to spray at my house. Not this much. Okay. But I only sprayed just the one side so you can see the difference. And that's unsprayed. So there is a difference. I think it's cool. And I am going to take up my sealing wax. And I am going to go around the words. Oh, Jesus, 254 comments that I will have to read after my live. Because it's, I'm like way down there. What the heck? Hey, Amy, how are you? Welcome in. Hey, Lisa, little me, thanks for sprinkling. You were shocked when you got off and saw that you won. I appreciate the support, just let me tell you. I really do. Hey, Sherry Hen, sister, how are you? Thanks for sharing. There's not enough duct tape in this world for all of us heifers. Listen, if you've heard my grandson talk, especially him and his pie, which is Scott, they're terrible. They talk about, do you know Mr. Dover? Ben's the first name. I just sprayed this. So I don't know if you want to be in here, unless you sit over there. You know, Mr. Dover, or Ben Dover. It's too much for you, Scott. That's the things that they say. In the line at Hershey Park. They feed off of each other. Scott came in and Scott went out because that's too strong for him. But y'all, I want my sign to be dirty. Jane, get your mind out of the gutter. Because I know there's going to be something when I look up over there. And I think I've got it dirty enough. Grandma's hooch is dirty. Grandma's hooch is bent over. I mean, I am about getting it dirty, Donna. Yeah, I do keep my door open. It's open and my windows are open. I've got 5 windows in here. I have a pretty big cottage here. It's 16 by 24 and 2 windows here, 2 windows there. That's the only window that's not open because stink bugs come into that one. And we ain't about no stink bugs. When he comes back in, I'll let him know, or comes back over to the door. I'll tell him y'all said hi. Unless he went to go get online. Who knows? Hey, Aunt Louise. How are you? There was a tragic accident, oh my God, in Gatlinburg. That's terrible. So many comments have gone by. I've missed them all. I will let Scott know everybody said hello to him. Let's get to 600 comments. Y'all, I can't even keep up with the ones that y'all got. The door is open. He can go out. He just doesn't leave my side. I don't even know if y'all can even see him over there. He just lays on his blanket. Alright, so I'll spray the rest of this tomorrow when I can really take it outside. So I'm going to put that off to the side. And, well, my can's all the way over there. Is this a craft show or a late night Cinemax? Oh, y'all are funny. Alright, I'm going to take y'all off of the little dude here and turn y'all around. I didn't say hi to Scott. When he comes back, I'll let him know. I got a dang cramp in my hand. Look at this. Oh my God. Alright, let me pull up my video. I mean my wheel. Let me turn y'all back around. Stuart, don't forget the no-tell motel. Oh my God. Alright, so I've got this turned around. Alright, pick a number, any number. Oh my God, I got such a cramp in my hand. Okay, need a number, somebody. So we can spin the wheel, do the hokey pokey, and you are too much. 15. All right, I gotta fix something here. I spelt someone's name wrong. I had Steph as Steg. Okay. All right, let me turn it back around. Oh, no. Yeah, turn it back around. We're going to do 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Okay, now I'm going to make it big. Go big or go home, right? And we're doing 2 winners. So the first winner is Aunt Louise. You're a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, let's remove Aunt Louise. We know she's a winner. And good luck to number 2. And look at that. Messy Tessie, you are a winner. Wow. See, you didn't get to win the wreath today, but that's all right. You got to win a prize here. So look, Aunt Louise and Mom are the lucky winners for tonight. So this video, you share this video out, and this counts for next week's. I'd hold her to that chicken dinner. She knows she can come over anytime, and I will make Aunt Louise dinner. I know, Mom and Aunt. I had, you know, and it's nothing I can do about the wheel. I don't know, it was a while ago. Somebody says, oh, that person wins all the time. I have no control over the wheel. As y'all see, I put the names in. There was, how many names? Let me close this out and see. For the exception of taking Aunt Louise out, there was 170 some names. But yep. Oh, snap. What the hell? I mean, heck. I just did something. Okay, there we go. So, y'all, this is my project for tonight. Grandma's Hooch Jug. And it's backwards now. It is, Dawn. It's absolutely the luck of the draw. You know, and sometimes Facebook doesn't tell me who all shares. I mean, I go back and I try to look. It'll tell me off the side. You have 39 shares, but it doesn't give me all the names sometimes. So, I have to go through the comments. Thanks, Dawn. I'm glad you like my jug. I have even bigger ones. So, you're right, Sherry. There is just some people that complain. I mean, like I told you the other day, somebody complained about my video with my bad hair day. Asked me if I owned a brush. I own 4 if you really want to know. But I don't care. I'm real. I get up, I brush my teeth, I come out here, fix me a cup of coffee, grab my phone, tell y'all good morning and what's going on during the day. I don't care. Everyone says hi, Scott. Did you already eat that jar?
This is the jar I'm trying to...
Oh, okay. Absolutely, Lisa. Anything for you, my friend. Oh, thanks, Shelly. I appreciate all of y'all. I really do. Same, Dawn. I love watching other crafters to get different ideas. Dawn says, howdy, Scott. He said hello. If you want to open that back window, you can.
No, I'm not.
But I sprayed it out there. That's why everything was open.
I can be sitting there.
Right, Sherry? You're right, Stuart. You're here for the entertainment. Yeah, we kind of can, you know, have some fun. Absolutely, Mickey. I don't care. I come out, you know, when I was asked if I owned a brush, I said, no, I don't own a brush. I own 4 brushes. And I'm not here for a beauty contest. If I was, I wouldn't be online. I'd be, you know, at the Miss USA pageant. But, what'd you laugh for?
Private float.
Yeah, okay. You are so full of yourself, too. You love the bedhead. It makes you smile every day. Sometimes it scares me. But you know what? It is what it is. What?
I said it scares me.
Oh, it says it scares him, too. Sherry's just here to get educated. Right. Well, y'all. Donna, are you going live tonight? Oh, no, you went live today. I missed it today. I had therapy this morning. They got me back into pain and torture. So we get to do the therapy thing again. And then I will not be live tomorrow because Scott has radiation and chemo tomorrow. So that's an all-day thing. And we drive almost an hour to go to his appointments. And Wednesday, I have another doctor's appointment to see what they're going to do with my knee. So, with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all have sweet dreams.
Toodles.
I didn't say toodles.
I did.
I know you did. You chuckle at work every morning. Probably not. But it's right here. So, Grandma's Hooch. It's backwards, but y'all saw it. Exactly, Shelly. Exactly.
As long as it says Hooch and not Hooch.
It says Hooch, not Hooch. The big one, I'm going to put Grandpa's on it.
Grandpa's Hooch.
Grandpa's Hooch. So, all right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Congratulations, Messy Tessie and Aunt Louise. Y'all are the lucky winners. That's right, Don. I got big jugs and I cannot lie. My other jug's even bigger than this one. So, have a good night. I will see you with Bedhead tomorrow. No, I won't have Bedhead tomorrow unless I'm up really early. So, you guys have a wonderful night. Start your day with a smile. Be happy, be thankful, be blessed. Most of all, be kind. Until we meet again. But that means the same thing, Scott. Toodles! You won a while ago and you still haven't sent me your email address. I mean, your address. I love you too, Jane. Smooches. Toodles, y'all.